Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, where we talk about Weiss Schwarz's news and cards of the day. It's going to be a little rushed this week because I actually have to be in a Zoom meeting in about 15 minutes, so we'll see how quickly I get this done. But it is a slow news day in the world of Weiss Schwarz, so with quintessential quintuplets not released, but the whole set being spoiled, there is no need to cover any of the quints cards. I did do a full live set live stream. I did do a full set live stream. I'll put a video at the top corner over here. And I also figured out how to do chapters on videos, so that way you can move around to the different colors that you want to see. And what did we learn from the live stream? The trial decks are pretty damn important. So in other housekeeping things, there's not going to be any videos next week because it's actually my girlfriend's birthday. So I kind of want to spend some time with her and not worry about doing this whole YouTube thing. And yes, it's because her birthday's next week. And yes, I do have a girlfriend. It's not because the quintessential quintuplet set's coming out. The next video that I do upload will be an unboxing of that. So pretty much until I get the box, I'm taking a break. And with that, we're off to not Weiss news. I haven't done that in a while. But we are getting the Digimon card game in English. Judging by the amount of dislikes on the Digimon unboxing that I made, I'm assuming y'all don't want Digimon content on this channel. But fuck all y'all busters, I'm doing it anyways. So the first English Digimon booster set is going to be a combination of the 3 sets that are currently out in Japan. Fucking what? So what's going to happen is they're going to get a mix of the first 3 Japanese sets into one set, and they're going to put the rest, like the remaining cards that they don't have from the first 3 sets, into a set called 1.5. English Yu-Gi-Oh! Did the exact same thing with the English version of Legend of Blue Eyes. It was a combination of the first 3 sets in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, why play catch-up? The game's already late as fuck. I really do hope that the promos are included as well as like box topper promos, or just like included in the set, or kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh! Does it, like when you buy product, you get a PR card. Side note, there is actually a Digimon card game online client. I'm going to be giving that a shot eventually. And with that, we're off to the cards. Again, like I mentioned earlier, there are no quints cards. The whole set is out. We are going to be covering Mob Psycho 100 cards and a lot of Circus cards because we are fucking clowns. We actually have all of the signed cards in the Circus 20th anniversary set, so let's get started with that. Also, sorry about the image quality. It is it's a bit small, a bit low. I did cover these cards in a previous episode, so you could go ahead and check that out. Link at the top. We are going to start with Perfect Affection Otome. She gains 1k5 power if this is in your front row, and if you have another character and memory. If you have 4 or more cards in your memory, this gains 1k power and she is hexproof. And when this card reverses an opponent in battle and you have 2 or more other characters, you could pay 2, ditch 1, burn 2. That burn is a bit expensive because it's not attached to a climax combo. Also, the 12k power is okay, and the 4 card memory clause is not a big deal. It's the capo. Magician and Love Arisa states that if there is a card in your memory, you could play this card and the climax time when love begins from your hand without fulfilling the color condition in climax combo. On attack with the same climax, top check 4, add a character, and this gains 1k power. We currently do not have the climax. I am assuming the climax is a 1k one, but as of now, it can go up to 6k power without the climax. And since it's not restricted with the color, you could throw this in any deck because, again, it's the capo. You're gonna have things in your memory. I'm probably gonna break my mic if I keep doing that. So I'm gonna probably stop doing that. The Dream I Saw Yume, you get it? Because her name is Yume, and it's the Dream I Saw Yume. Yume means dream. That's a joke for us Japanese 101 friends. Gives 2k power and memory, shoot forward. On play, heal, and act. Ditch a copy of itself, and you can bounce a character back to hand. This is actually really good support. 2k power is a lot, and it gives 2 of your character's memory shoots, which can be really helpful and can disrupt some plays. She heals, and if you have way too many copies of her in your hand, you could just ditch it to get rid of problematic cards. Plus, her last effect incentivizes you to run more than 1 or 2 copies. This is good, and I have not said that about support cards in a while. My special seat Chiyoko is a global 1k5 power, and on play, draw 1, ditch 1, and then you choose an opponent's character, and they cannot play backups or events until the end of the turn. The global 1k5 is nice, but no, go back. I kind of like the other one better. You're going to run this in Decapo 4 for sure, because the last card's from Decapo 2. It's confusing, I know. Greeting in the morning Himino, her only effect is a climax combo, memory. On attack, if you have meeting by chance at the seaside and you have 3 or more in your memory, choose a character in your memory and add it to hand, and this gains 1k power. We currently do not have the climax. Time Capsule Rika's 2 or less climax early drop, she gains 1k power for each other character and on-play heal. Love Flag that starts from 0 Hiyori is a free runner and pay 1 twin drive. Confession during Sunset Miyu is on reverse anti-early drop and memory. During your turn, if you have a card in your memory, this gains 2k5 power and the following ability. If the card in front of this is level 2, this gains 6k power. 11k5 if it fights the level 2. That is fucking nuts, and I love it. She can run over pretty much any level 2 early drop, and she goes up to 5k5 power if you have something in your memory and you're not facing a level 2, which is pretty decent for a level 1, and she is an anti-early drop bomb for a little extra just in case. I think I would love this card a whole lot more if that bomb effect was just a standard level 1 bomb. That way you have all of your bases covered. This is still pretty decent, especially with all of those cards that can't be reversed by cost 0 characters. Those usually only go up to 5k power. This beats it by 500. Yes, math. Last card we got in Circus is Light Feeling Sheena. When this card is reversed and all of your characters are Anniversary, Magic, Music, or Net characters, you could pay 1, top deck your clock, send this to memory. Top check 4, add a character, ditch the rest. We also have all of the SGNM rare cards, also known as the Suginami rare cards. Shout out to Choi Alvin for letting my uneducated ass know that Suginami is the mysterious friend / sidekick of the main characters from Decapo, and he appears in every single game. With the signed cards, they use the art from Decapo 1 through Decapo 4. We do not have the standard art yet. In Mob Psycho 100, we do have an army deck, and I'm gonna run through those super quick because I got 5 minutes. So this is your army target, and he gains 1k power for each copy of itself, and resonate. At the start of your climax phase, reveal this 1-0, and this gains 1k power. Speaking of the 1-0, on attack, if you have 2 or more religion characters, this gains 2k power, and on attack, if you have What a Wonderful Smile and another character in play, you can pay 1, ditch 1, search your deck for up to 2 green characters or an Esper character, add them to hand. The climax is a 1k1 and a gold bar when triggered. And the last card is LOL Mask. Rest one of your standing LOL characters, search 2 of the 0-0s and play them on your stage. So you can go up to 6k power with the full field and a copy of the 1-0 in your hand. The event really does turbo out your cult members. The 1-0 is not bad, but you do have to pay stock before you trigger, so that way you're not breaking even. But everything is free in stock, so you're most likely gonna have the stock for it. Now, I did not want to cover these cards because we do not have enough of the green cards to like kind of warrant how this deck is gonna function, but it's not looking too bad, especially because of the LOL masks. You're gonna have those level 0s in your deck. Like, that's your army target. Of course they're gonna be in your deck. Like, let's say you have 1 in your hand. Like, all right, like you drew up like maybe all of your climaxes. Shit, that's a bad example, but let's say you drew all your climaxes in one event. So you play the 1-0-0 that you have, play the event. Damn, now you have 2 characters ripped straight from your deck. So what is great about Weiss is when you rip things straight out of your deck, like let's say you just take them straight out of your deck into your hand, but in this case onto the field, which is even better, you are leaving those climaxes in your deck untouched, which is great because that way you are maximizing your chances of canceling. And what's good about the 1-0 as well is that you're ripping 2 more out of your deck, which like, ooh, I'm interested to see what other LOL characters we get. And with that, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. And I gotta go to my Zoom meeting. I got 3 minutes, and I will see y'all in the next one. Hey y'all, voiceover lunchbox here. So about the Zoom meeting, I accidentally closed the Zoom client, and they won't let me back in. So fuck them.